Your Country 1039 KGRT, Cody Johnson and human. And I agree. I believe that we are all still just learning to be human. And some of that even involves this.
Time now for the question of the
Sorry about that. It is our question of the daytime. Yes, we are taking a look at our daytime savings. Yes, that's right. Everybody is so excited the fact that daylight savings time is going to begin this weekend. In fact, I saw a survey by Grubhub of all people that reveals that 62% of people say it takes them at least a week to adjust to daylight savings time. 55% of people need more than coffee to keep up with the time change because, of course, we are in the spring, so we are springing forward with our daylight savings time. And I don't know about you, but yeah, this time of year always messes with me a little bit because I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm not necessarily naturally a morning person. No, if it wasn't for good old caffeine, and of course, all the love I get from you guys, it'd be kind of hard to get up early in the morning, but I do it for you, and I do it because it's just fun to go ahead and be up here. But no, I'm not naturally a morning person. So the fact that we're going to lose an hour this weekend concerns me just, a wee bit right there. Because I don't know about you, but because of daylight savings time and the time change, there's always something that kind of messes with my head a little bit. And sometimes I've showed up late. Sometimes I've showed up early. So that is my question to you. Have you ever showed up early or late to something because of the time change? Has that ever happened to you? Has it affected you in that way? I remember one time when I was in Arizona. They don't do a time change in Arizona, right? But I knew that the time change was coming, and so my friend flipped the clock ahead. I showed up an hour early for work that day. They were impressed, though. I will say that, yeah. But yeah, have you ever showed up early or late to something because of the time change? Because whether we want it to or not, yeah, it's going to happen this weekend. So go ahead and let me know your answers to our question of the day. You can give me a call or send me a text on the Zia Comics hotline or text line. That's 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, you can always leave a comment on our social media pages because we are live on our YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook pages right now. So you can head over there and leave that comment. But let me know your answers to our question of the day. And that is simply, because of the time change this weekend, have you ever showed up early or late to something because of daylight savings time? That is our question of the day. All right. We are exclusively up on our social media pages right now. So absolutely. Like I said, there's a couple of times where I have showed up either early or late. Sometimes I've showed up early because I just wasn't sure what time it was. And most of our clocks these days, let's be honest, most of our clocks, computers, phones, all that other stuff that we look at will automatically change times for daylight savings time. Some of them are a little bit late because they did, I think, move them up a week and then made it a week later, so it lasted a little bit longer. Me personally, I'm going to raise my hand and say that I am all for just doing away with daylight savings time. And, the sun comes up and the sun goes down, and that's the whole thing. But it's going to happen. And I asked that question, have you ever showed up early or late to something because of the time change? Go ahead and let me know your answers. And in the meantime, we will go ahead and take a look at what's going on in and around the world. I see that a study by, Chmura Economics and Analytics, that's an interesting name, says that springing ahead to daylight savings times costs the U.S. $434 million in productivity each year because people are still sleepy. I can understand that. Fortune magazine says some summer vacations may be canceled or delayed because of broken airplanes. So not only are they having trouble getting enough jet engine parts to fix their planes, so yeah, some of those planes are not going to get up in the air because they can't. And honestly, please fix your planes before you say they're ready to go up. I would say that because that's an important thing, all right? Also saw that Harrison Ford, Halle Berry, Pedro Pascal, Kate Hudson, Julia Louis-Dreyfus have all been added as presenters for Sunday night's Academy Awards. Oh, yeah, that's right. Academy Awards are this Sunday night. Got to see who gets the big prizes. In fact, this year's Academy Awards gift bag is worth over $100,000. They've got, a vacation to Italy, 3 nights in a private estate in Ottawa, Canada, chocolate, popcorn, vegan body butter, okay, and edible massage oils. Wow, they do things weird in Hollywood, that's for sure. And I also saw that Jack Links has created a Doritos flavored beef jerky. So I guess that's corn tortilla, and is that a burrito? I'm not sure. Anyway, that's what's going on in and around the world. And I just saw a text message. Let me see. The time changes purely in your own mind. Everything is the same. It's just the clock that has moved. I agree with that completely, but I also agree with the fact that we've got mind control devices. Yeah, we've got something that tells us where we have to be all the times, what we have to do, and it's called the clock. So when that clock is something that is there that tells you where you have to be, and it affects what you do every day, yeah, I do believe it affects you in that way. But I do agree, it is in your mind. So it is most definitely in your mind. But in fact, unfortunately, it's in our mind all the time. Yeah, trust me, I stare at a clock every single day and every hour because I have to get things done at certain times. But, well, what is your answer to our question of the day? Have you ever showed up early or late to something because of daylight savings time? Go ahead and let me know your answers by giving me a call or sending that text message. And, of course, as always, leave your comments on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And let me know your answers to our question of the day. Have you ever showed up early or late of something because of daylight savings time?